Hi guys, welcome back to Baked by Finn. Today I'm going to show you how to make Italian meringue kisses. This video has been requested a few times to me over Instagram, which you can check out at Baked by Finn. So I'm going to show you how. So to make these you're going to need 100 grams of egg whites. For me that was about 3 medium eggs. I've also got 200 grams of granulated sugar. You can use caster sugar as well, but it's going to be dissolved anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. I've also got 90 ml of cold water. You are going to need just something to stir the pan with, and I've also just got this little heat gun so I can tell what temperature the sugar syrup will be at. You're also going to need some form of mixer, as you will be unable to do this by hand unless you have some sort of magical power. Right, so I've just got my egg whites here. I'm just going to pour them into the mixing bowl. You're not going to be whipping these now, however you will just need them ready for when we do need to do it. So, for the sugar syrup, just get your sugar, pour it into the bowl, and with your water as well. You're going to want to give this a quick stir just while it's not on the heat, just to make sure, just so you've sort of dissolved the sugar just a little bit, because you don't want to stir it when it's on the heat because it could crystallise. So once you just give that a quick mix, put the hob on a, but anyway, you put it on a medium heat and just let it boil until it's about 110 degrees, which you will know because you have to check it with your thermometer. You can't really do this by eye because you're not going to know what temperature it's at. And then once it gets to 110 degrees, I'm going to pour it. No, once it gets to 110 degrees, I'm going to start whipping the egg whites. Right, so I'm at 110 degrees now with my sugar syrup. So that's the sign for me to start turning my mixer on and just start whipping my egg whites gently. I probably should say when it gets to 118 degrees, you're going to take it off the heat. By that time the eggs should be foamy and, you know, egg whitey, starting to look like meringues. And then we're going to pour that slowly into the bowl. My sugar syrup is at 118 degrees now. I've just turned my mixer off, my egg whites are where they should be, and I'm just going to slowly pour the sugar syrup down the side of the bowl, not touching the whisk, and just in a slow steady stream until it's all in. So my meringue's quite cool now, so I can touch the bowl without it burning me or hurting me. And the meringue's gone really fluffy and white, and it's got a peak at the minute, which is exactly what you want. So you want it to just sort of flop over like that. That's perfect. Another way to check when your meringue is ready is to take off the bowl and put it over your head. So yeah, that's ready. You can see how it's holding a peak in the bowl from where I lifted the balloon whisk out. Yeah, so this is ready to pipe now. So I'll just leave this to one side while I get my bag ready. So I'm just getting ready to pipe my meringues. So obviously you'll need a piping bag, you'll need a nozzle. I've just got my favourite round star tip nozzle. You'll need a silicone mat, and this is optional, but I'm going to paint a stripe of blue down my piping bag. So when I pipe out the meringue, it'll just have a strip of blue going up the peak. So I've just got a fairly long paintbrush and I've got my piping bag ready, and I'm just going to paint 1 or 2 lines down it, going from the tip upwards. So I've just done one, really quick, easy to do. So if you are going to be making these, I would recommend just putting a strip of any colour in. So I'm quite happy with how I've done this bag. It's only got 2 lines in it. They're not miles away from each other. And I'm just going to use my spatula that I had before, and I'm just going to gently place it in. Don't just go whacking it in because it'll move all the colour about that you painted in the bag. So I've got my meringue here, and I've just got my little spatula from before, and I'm just going to gently place it into the bag. So just try and concentrate when you're doing this, because obviously, like I said before, you don't want it just spreading all of the colour around that you painted in the bag. Doing one little blob at a time. And it's up to you how much you do in one bag, because you can use lots of different nozzles, colours, anything you want. So I think I might just put this much in, because I've not made that much of it, so get it ready. So I've just got my piping bag loaded. Because this is a bigger nozzle, you don't have to squeeze as long on it, whereas if you've got a smaller nozzle, you'll need to go more and then drag it up. So with your silicone mat, mine has circles on it, so that's a nice template to use, like the blobs on it. So I'm just going to go for it now. So what you're going to want to do is hold your piping bag completely vertically, apply pressure and just pull off. That one wasn't very good, but still. So with the first few you do, the colour's not going to come out because obviously you've painted it there, and it just needs to get the bit that's at the beginning out. So what you also want to do is hold your piping bag completely vertically. So when people have been doing them, they're going, oh, it's coming out a bit of a funny shape like that, like it's just been leaning over. It's because that's how you've been holding your piping bag. Whereas if you hold it completely vertically, apply pressure and then pull off, it will just be straight. So I've just spotted on that meringue that I've done, and the one before it actually, they've got, you can just see the colour just starting to show out on them, and as you do more you can just see how the colour will just keep coming out. So once you've got all your meringues piped, you need to place them into a preheated oven that's been heated at 100 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. Don't bake them at a really high temperature because they just won't go, you want them to stay white how they are, because otherwise they'll just go brown and yeah. So 100 degrees for 35 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed this Italian meringue kisses video. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. Also, tag me on Instagram at @BakedByFinn with your finished pictures. Not only that, keep these in your cupboard for a while because I've got a video coming up where you might need these. Bye!